AITA for not going to my son's funeral?
When I was 16, I knocked up my then girlfriend, also 16. My parents wanted us to get married, her parents wanted us to break up. It had been a bit of a fling and we definitely weren't in love, so we broke up. We stayed friends and she would update me about the baby. She planned to raise it with her parents but I'd be allowed to visit, but 2 months before the baby was born her family unexpectedly moved away and forbade me from seeing or talking to her. My parents tried to get legally involved but there wasn't much they could do as we were both underage and XGF now lived in a different country. I didn't really have any rights. I was upset but hoped ex-girlfriend would get in touch when she turned 18. She didn't and I moved on with my life, went to uni, got a new girlfriend. When we were 22, my ex-girlfriend contacted me by email and offered to fly me out to meet my son and be part of his life. I flew out but turns out ex-girlfriend only wanted to rebound with me because she'd only just broken up with her boyfriend, who she was pregnant with the baby of. My son called the boyfriend's dad and when I explained who I was he didn't want to know me and said I wasn't his dad. I flew home the same day and refused any further contact with ex-girlfriend or offers to be in my son's life, which I now regret, but I was angry. Eventually the messages stopped.
Just as a side note, I was accidentally put on a round-robin emailing list of ex-girlfriends at Christmas a few years ago.
She was back together with her boyfriend, they were married and had 3 kids plus my son. From all the pictures and stories they seemed like a happy family.
From my knowledge my son didn't ever want to contact me or even remember me.
I was angry that my son had a family without me but I don't really know him.
Recently my son, now 18, died in a car accident.
I was sad when I heard but no more sad than I'd be about a kid that wasn't mine.
Ex-girlfriend emailed me for the first time in years to let me know and invite me to the funeral.
I told her I was sorry for her loss but didn't go. She sent me a long email yesterday about how disappointed she was in me and how I never stood up as a father or a man and I let my son down. I told my parents expecting them to be on my side but they are very upset and disappointed in me.
Saying I'm a bad, heartless person. I don't think I did anything wrong.
I wouldn't go to the funeral of a stranger, which is what he effectively was. We had the same DNA but only met once, 14 years ago. But my parents are mourning as if a grandchild they knew died and refusing to talk to me.
Anything they do say to me is just that I am a cruel person. So was I wrong? Edit, I don't have a relationship with ex-girlfriend at all.
We knew each other for 2 months before she got pregnant and I have outlined in this post every time we have been in contact in the last 18 years. I wouldn't have gone to support her because I don't know her.
Edit 2, nothing about this happened in the United States. BTW for everyone talking about the law.
And look at my profile to see the comments I've made about the legal stuff. Don't mind being called an asshole, do mind people getting legal facts wrong.